Hi, I want to talk about SSRIs and antidepressants in general, specifically why I've decided I'm not going to take them. To be really clear, I've never tried one, so my experience is obviously very limited. So everything I'm going to say... Cats. Yep, there they go. So everything I'm going to say is based solely on what I believe, what I think, what I've read, and again, not my experience. So I've always been a little apprehensive about trying prescription drugs. Even as a kid, I was really afraid of taking Advil for a headache, you know, that kind of thing. And as I got older, I got a little better. I eventually tried benzos to see if those would really help. And I got dependent on those. The withdrawal was terrible. That's another story. But anyways, I guess the reason is that I'm simply unimpressed with antidepressants. Their success rate is not very good. It's pretty low. There's about 20 to 40% of people that are unresponsive to SSRIs, which doesn't necessarily, you know, say a lot. That means about 60% plus of people are showing side effects, which is alright, but that's still pretty low. And the mean increase in symptoms is about 30 to 50%, it's less than half, ish. So that's just, I don't know, not enough to make me want to do it, especially considering that there is no cure for OCD. So this means if you take antidepressants, it's not like your OCD is going to go away. For some people, it could get pretty close to going away. For some people, it could just barely take the edge off. There's a whole range, you know, in that 60% of people that actually show a response. So I guess that number doesn't really strike a lot of confidence in me. Also, the risk of side effects and developing those side effects is extremely high, about 90%. For some people, those side effects last just, you know, a couple months while the body's getting used to the drug. For other people, it lasts a lot longer. And the worst one being sexual dysfunction is unfortunately quite common. Other side effects would include things like apathy, insomnia, suicide ideation, tremors, urinary retention. There's all kinds of things. The list is kind of laundry-like. So therapy, on the other hand, is it's got a 90% success rate, which is really high. That's really good. So I guess the way I see it, my chances of, you know, having something work is going to probably be therapy, you know, which I have done, and I got a lot out of it. So I'm not trying to say that SSRIs are bad or that antidepressants are bad. I'm simply saying that they are not for me, and I guess the cost outweighs the benefit in some ways, and I'm just overall a little scared of them. But if you are on them and they help you, then that's fantastic. If you are taking them, it's really important that you eat well, you sleep well, drink plenty of water, and that you exercise. And exercise is so important because it keeps everything in your body circulating correctly. So if you're taking, you know, an SSRI in the morning or something, you take one the next day, that's every day you're getting a new dose of it. You're flushing your system with a new drug. So you have to make sure that you're actually getting that old drug out of your system by the time you get the new one in. And obviously it's going to overlap based on the half-life of it. But the point is, you want to make sure everything is moving smoothly. And a lot of times if you don't exercise and you're sedentary, your digestive tract is really slow, your metabolism is slow, your hormones get sluggish, your endocrine system is really slow. Everything just gets kind of tired and just kind of hangs around, and things are not really efficient, which is what you really need. And of course, if you develop side effects or you just don't like it, talk to your doctor about, you know, changing the drug, getting off the drug, what else are your options, etc. So that's my story. Take care.